National Nutrition Professional Supplement Reviews. 3 minutes of the latest natural health info with Canada's leading natural health experts. Watch, learn, and get healthy naturally.
Hello, this is Karlene Karst, registered dietitian and nutrition expert for Nationalnutrition.ca. This is a professional review of GMOs. Did you know that the first genetically modified food crop was introduced to the consumer market in 1994? The first genetically modified food to be bought by consumers was a type of a tomato called Flavour Savour. And in a mere 20 years, numerous genetically modified crops have taken over the supermarkets in Canada and the US. Unless you actively avoid eating GMOs, then it is highly likely that up to 80% of what you are eating is genetically modified. It is estimated that 80% of processed foods contain GMOs. Also, most common food crops are at high risk of being genetically modified, like alfalfa, soy, corn, canola, and sugar beets, to name only a few. The reason we say they are high risk for being a GMO crop is because mandatory labeling of GMO foods is not required in Canada or the US. This means you don't really know what you are eating today, and this is where the controversy lies. So what is a GMO? GMO stands for Genetically Modified Organism and refers to the plants or animals created through the gene splicing techniques of biotechnology. Ultimately, GMOs are foods created by merging DNA from different species. They were created to be pesticide and herbicide resistant crops that would allow farmers to increase their crop yields while decreasing the cost of operation. GMO crops were also supposed to be the answer to world hunger. However, at this point, GMOs have not fulfilled this prediction, and farmers now face resistant pests and weeds that require newer chemicals and more chemicals to combat nature's ongoing resistance. GMOs work against nature, and more people are demanding non-GMO foods. More evidence is showing that GMO crops are damaging to the environment, have negative health effects, and are costing farmers more money. Since large corporations control GMO seeds, it is in their best interest to keep consumers in the dark about how GMOs are affecting the health of humans and animals that eat these foods. These large companies regularly lobby the government to keep information from the consumer, and this is why today GMO foods are not even labeled for you to be able to easily choose between GMO and non-GMO. Because of this, there is also not enough third-party research being done to know how much GMO is safe to eat. At this time, doctors practicing complementary medicine generally recommend to reduce or eliminate genetically modified foods from the diet, and many doctors have reported dramatic improvements in their patients' health after removing GMO from their diet. Let's wrap it up. So unless you actively avoid genetically modified foods, you can be guaranteed that you are eating GMOs regularly and in large amounts. The best thing to do is to educate yourself about this topic. Talk to your local farmers, buy organic to be sure you are eating GMO free. This wraps up our professional review of GMOs. Check out more of our natural health videos, subscribe, or if you have a question, leave it here. And remember, knowledge is health.